up, Soul Tribe? It's your girl Dominique with Empathic Guidance, and I'm here with yet another tea video. Now, you guys, I saw this story a couple of days ago, but what truly gave me the idea to actually do a tarot card reading on this story is one of my Soul Tribe members by the name of Naturally Me, and she has her own channel, and she did a reaction to this, so it should be up by today. So I'm gonna leave the name of her channel here, boom, and you guys can go and subscribe to her channel and check out her reaction, because I'm sure it's dope and I can't wait to watch it myself. So of course the story is on a popular YouTube couple by the name of CJ So Cool and Life with Royalty. And I didn't take an immediate interest in the story, but when I watched the girl's video on if her man cheated or not, I guess she wanted to like reveal to us, but kind of like under the radar, that yes, he did actually cheat. She's not going anywhere. Basically she gonna stick out her relationship, which is completely fine under certain circumstances. But to me, and also to Naturally too, because we definitely discussed this story as it pertains to giving him a tarot read, and we both kind of agree that her reasons for kind of wanting to stay with him is less about the family and the love and more about the money and the success that they built and the empire they built, and for egoic reasons such as attachment, or the fear of allowing somebody else to have the same success with her man, or the fate with her man that she felt she was supposed to have. In addition to these two being in a relationship, having a YouTube channel, they just got IVF, and so she's pregnant with twins, which they had to have artificially inseminated, because I hear that she had a tubal ligation and she had 2 unsuccessful pregnancies after that. She had two tubal pregnancies after the reversal of her tubal ligation, which was the attempt to be able to have CJ So Cool's baby. It's a lot of drama in the media as it pertains to Royalty, CJ, and his baby mom's Nike. Well, I saw the text messages between him and his mistress today. The mistress being very beautiful, and so is Royalty. But okay, this guy is a little bit more than attached. When I say it was not like he was strong-arming this girl, you know, and he was saying things that was inappropriate for somebody that's attached to somebody, or that says they love somebody, to be saying. It was a lot of stuff being said, like, you the only one I F with. So when I'm not effing with you, I'm miserable and bored. I miss being inside you. Just so many inappropriate things that I feel like a man that have a woman shouldn't even be saying, especially being sloppy as hell, not even deleting your text messages and allowing yourself to get caught knowing you have said things like that. And I mean, it was just kind of crazy, because it shows how manipulative he is, because in his text messages, the girl trying to be more considerate for his sleeping pregnant wife than he is. And she like, well, it's about to be 2 o'clock in the morning. He like, and it's 1:30. She pregnant. She sleeps. She ain't thinking about me. She would never suspect me of cheating because I'm a good guy. So that's what I didn't like. It wasn't the fact that this is a couple that's deciding to work it out after infidelity. What bothered me the most is that she tried to push the whole all man cheat agenda, which is the main reason why my sister Naturally is upset about it too, because Naturally is very pro-masculine, which I completely think I feel like we need that. We got a lot of feminist females, but we don't have a lot of advocates for the masculine or divine. He ain't divine shit, but masculine energy. So I'm glad that she's like such an advocate for, you know, the masculine end of things or whatever, because sometimes they need that. But you know, when she goes on to make a video to, I guess, explain to her fans that yes, she was cheated on. Yes, she's actually staying in this relationship despite the controversy, despite the infidelity, despite all of the text messages that we seen surface and the pictures that we seen surface and all of the negative things he was saying. No, he didn't say anything negative about royalty, but just playing her to the left like she pregnant, she sleeps, she ain't thinking about me, and saying you miserable and bored without another woman. Boy, that would have had me ready to smack fire out of somebody's ass, especially when I had to go through hell and high water to become impregnated with your children, and you know we wasn't even able to. I had to go through hell and 2 miscarriages in order to give you children, and you out here, you can't wait to be inside of somebody. Like, how disrespectful. I don't know how I would feel, but her already having like literally being on bed rest, having a high risk pregnancy, I guess she can't worry too much about it. But basically what she's saying is she's staying with her man, that nobody is gonna move her, and I think that's what she mainly worried about. She not worried about the fact that, you know, she's being disrespected, and that her man is not just being one of these normal celebrity type of guys, but he being thirsty for another woman. Like, it wasn't no laid backness about it. It was like, baby, where you at? Answer the phone. Why you not answering me? And I would be pissed if I seen my man hounding a woman like that. And I'm sorry. You know, it's levels to this shit. Some people, they have affairs without attachment. This man is attached flat out. And watch what I tell you. Watch what come out. I did pull cards on royalty's true feelings, because of course she's trying to act unbothered, because she don't want any female to feel superior, or she don't want to look inferior to anybody else, you know. So she just basically trying to play it strong, play it cool, like it don't matter what man don't cheat. I'll wait. Girl, you ain't gotta wait that damn long, because there's a lot of men out here that don't cheat, and you know that. That's why you had them comments off. But we just gonna hop right into this reading, y'all, about life with royalty and how she really feel about her and how she really feel about her man CJ cheating on her. Okay, all right, spirit. So let's tap right into the energy of life with royalty. What is her real name? I literally was watching videos on this dang on thing all day just so I could be acclimated to that energy in some sense. But it's not hard to be, because it's the trending topic, and just watching the video and like pulling her energy, it came right out. Like all the stuff, like really it's her success, and basically this relationship is a job to her. You know what I'm saying? She not looking at it like it's just a romantic union. She looking like they built the empire, and the most professional thing for them to do is to keep their YouTube going. But make no mistake, honey, she just recently made her own channel, honey. I think she playing it safe right now, but I think she gonna accumulate what it is she want to accumulate from her own channel and get the fuck on up out of Dodge. That's what I truly feel is gonna happen, but of course she can't reveal that right now. She pregnant, she practically helpless, she on bed rest, and she need the man. So honestly, let's find out, okay? So the first card that came out was the 8 of Swords here. So to be honest with you, she ain't even stuck in her head about this shit. It came out in the upright earlier, and I feel as though there was a sense of feeling trapped there. Of course, because like I said, it's so many kids involved. She have 3 kids that's outside of him. Oh gosh. It did make her lose passion here. So she definitely may be to the point where she turned off and don't even want to give him any sex, because we got the Ace of Wands in reverse. A lot of time that's viewed as a lost opportunity, you know. But in her sense, I feel like while they still together, yeah, she pregnant. She focused on this, like she said. Now, this is where she told the truth at. She focused on her business because, of course, the Empress is the almighty, abundant creator and the pillar of the 4 walls of stability and security. So she feel like she got a household to hold down. She feel like she have a role to play, and she don't have time to be just dipping out. And as you can see, the Empress is always pregnant and fruitful, okay? So she is focused on her abundance. She's focused on her pregnancy. She's focused on her new projects creation and the business that she owns. So that's where her mind mostly at. So I guess he was right when he said she ain't thinking about me. I ain't thinking about you. Shoot, on some Beyonce shit. But okay, so let's get more energy from royalty. How's royalty truly feeling about being cheated on by CJ, spirit? I'm definitely going to pull his energy about this too, because of course he feel caught. 6 of Cups. This is definitely negative thoughts. So at this point in time, and of course with something newly being revealed or something newly coming to the surface, you already know that feeling, ladies, when you just recently been cheated on but you haven't left, and it's like every time this person cross your mind, it's like you just get that feeling like, bitch, I wish I could punch you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I get from the Six of Cups being in reverse, because it's like, when you think of this person, you have negative thoughts. Like, you don't have that positive thoughts like, oh, that's babe. It's like your lip turn up like, boy, I'll blow the wind out your chest because you so freaking mad that this person done betrayed you. She giving him the silent treatment for sure. So she at home, she probably doing her work, tending to her kids, and probably doing everything that she needs to do, but she ain't speaking to him. Yeah, she feel like he weak to temptation. And she probably telling him that too, like, you weak. You weak. You couldn't even tame yourself against this woman, you know, when I'm everything you need. Why you can't be just satisfied with the happy home that we have and the kids and all of that? Because this man is not expressing unhappiness. He not expressing that he missing something at home. This was pure D greed. And this was probably her being on bed rest. Yeah. Okay, so honestly, do she think that he changed? Yeah, she does. She feels as though whatever promises he made, he was holding by, and that he definitely is going to stop the selfish treatment. With the Seven of Cups here, she feel like, in reverse, she feel like she the choice. It's just like, okay, he chose me. He chose me, you know, and I feel like that's the most important thing to her right now. Because honestly, for the reasons that she want to stay or stand that she want to stay, I do feel like it's more about what they built than it is about an actual connection here. Because I did just see the Two of Cups in reverse. So that's the lack of emotional connection. And that could be literally as of late. Okay, so she wants to avoid being broke. But it's like a sense of rejection here. With the Four of Cups in reverse and the Five of Pentacles in reverse, it's like, okay, I'm not going to put you out in the cold simply because we got businesses together and blase split. But I also feel as though she don't want to put herself in a position where she has to move abruptly while she's 7 months pregnant. And then crowning the reading, we got the Three of Swords in reverse. It's just like, shit, she over it. Here he is. He coming up as the King of Cups, but the devil is right behind him. So he may be a loving individual, but he has a hard time taming himself against temptation. And like I already tell y'all all the time, whenever I pull the Strength in reverse, the devil is not far behind, because this man have a hard time resisting such, you know. So I definitely want to see why the Eight of Swords is here for royalties, true feelings towards CJ's infidelity. And it's just kind of crazy because she that's what it is. She trying to get her money up. She know that she not trapped, but this is just the wrong time. And I feel like she operating from a place of logic, because it's like, if you on bed rest, how you really gonna move right now? That'll probably be the thing that will literally cause her miscarriage. Here, okay? So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh, honey. Yeah. You know what? She playing it safe, and she not telling him she planning on moving. Well, she definitely is. And I feel like this is moving away from abuse. And honestly, no, it doesn't have to be literal abuse, but somebody abusing a relationship, somebody, and for him, I feel like he is, for him to say, she not gonna suspect me of cheating because I'm a nice guy. Like, who says that? Like, for real though, who really says that? Like, who is that freaking confident that, you know, oh, she'll never believe it? And obviously, he believed that shit too, because he didn't even bother to delete text messages. And that's what got me blown, because there was so many text messages left between that. Now it's like he not willing to take that gamble anymore. Supposedly, this mistress has been Googled, and literally, you know, she has like a background of extortion and blackmailing and stuff, and doing stuff for money. And it's like, guys, okay, you Google her after you break off the affair. Why didn't you feel the need to do that before you got involved with her? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You just not thought about that after? Like, it's a little bit too late. You should have been looking up all of that shady shit before you even did all that. So why is the Six of Cups in reverse here? I am going to pull the final outcome because I know right now, you know, she can definitely be feeling irrational. Like, I just need to get my bread up so I can get the F on. You know, as soon as I drop my babies, I'm out. You know, who knows what she's saying. But right now, I mean, they in the thick of their problem. So, of course, her energy is going to be like, I want to move. I want to save my bread and move, you know. Like, this nigga is too impulsive. And honestly, I don't want to deal with that, you know. Because that's what I'm seeing. 6 of Cups in reverse. Why is the 6 of Cups in reverse? And those negative thoughts about the situation. Yes. Oh my gosh. Wealthy man in reverse. And like I said, every time she think about him, is she thinking negatively? And that's why he coming out in reverse. It ain't because he broke. Because obviously he not. You know, but she definitely could be thinking about how she can take him for the majority of the money. Or that could be what she thinking about. Like, when she think about that connection, she thinking about negative things. Like, how they going to divvy up the assets. You know, is she going to file child support? You know, or whatever the case is. You know, like, how are we going to divvy up these assets? Especially when they just, when they are just fiance, they literally not married. Okay, so he coming out and reversing all of these. And with the bad health, I definitely view that as somebody having toxic or bad habits. So I've been hearing a lot of people say that they feel like it wasn't the first time for him, that they feel like he's cheated multiple times. And with this bad health card in reverse, you know, she could be fed up with him coming up as the Queen of Swords, literally, because maybe this isn't his first offense. Maybe he has done this multiple times. I feel like, why is a mature woman here? Because this can literally be royalty being mature, or this can be literally mothers getting involved, honestly. Because when I think of a mature woman, the first place I want to go is to maternity. You know, like, whose mother is involved, whose mother is speaking a piece. You know, especially when it comes down to their child. And, you know, regardless of how grown we get, if somebody get to breaking our heart or doing something wrong, especially when we in a vulnerable time, like with child or something, our mom's gonna step up. Yeah, this is definitely family. So family could be encouraging her to dip, honestly. And if they not encouraging her to leave, why is the family here, Spirit? Why is the mother and the community here? What are they influencing in this situation? Yup, it's him. His mother wants him to do the right thing here and tame himself. Stop taking impulsive leaps of faith towards his bad habits. Get out of that habit. Seek some type of help. When I think of community, also, like, this can be some type of help group. So if he got a problem with cheating, or he has a drinking problem or a drug problem that invokes promiscuity, I feel like people are encouraging him to get some type of help. You know, to see this as a problem, see this truly for what it is here. Because it's time for him to open up his eyes. Like, he the stepfather to a lot of children. He got a biological child of his own. You know, and he just got people depending on him. And you can't be out here acting like a little kid and, you know, just having sex willy-nilly with fans and, you know, groupies and stuff like that, and getting more women on top of more women pregnant here. 5 of Swords in reverse. That was the main male coming out of reverse. His energy is so deep up in here. So yes, I feel like this is on her mind a lot. I feel like she's strategizing. I feel like she expects change from him, but if he doesn't, she expects loyalty from him and for him to stop being so selfish. But as you can see, this woman, like, looking out into the streets, just waiting. I feel like that's somebody that's like, okay, I have certain expectations of you, and that's for you to be loyal and to do the right thing, which is why I feel like I see the dog and the high honor here. Because she expected him to make a decision to do the right thing. But in a sense, with this expectation card, I sense a lot of waiting here. It's like looking out the window, almost waiting for something to happen. Because at the end of the day, it's like the minute that I even hear news, I don't give a damn how true or not it may be. But if I hear anything else about you, I'm out. So, 7 of Cups here in reverse for royalty's true feelings towards CJ's infidelity. Why is the Seven of Cups in reverse? Oh, yeah. Okay, so... Alright, so with the Seven of Cups in reverse. Now, the Seven of Cups, it definitely speaks to fantasy. It definitely speaks to having options. But at the same time, having so many options. And with CJ being a younger guy, and, you know, he come up on YouTube fame. This girl got 3 kids. Now they having 2 more together, and he got 1. So altogether they got like 6 kids. And you can just tell that it's still childlike energy about him here. You know, and I don't think that's what the child is representing. I feel like with these documents here, I feel as though he's choosing to stay with royalty instead of embarking on all of these different other opportunities. Because number one, this to me is like child support. You know, and if it's not child support, it's just literally that they have contracts together and they have new children on the way. And so the smartest thing for any and everybody, and these aren't children that's born in a natural way. They had to actually pay for these kids to be inseminated. So of course it's like, you know, they got things to lose here. And that's what I definitely feel here. Why is the Five of Pentacles in reverse? Why is the Five of Pentacles in reverse here? Yeah. Five of Pentacles in reverse. The clouds came out of reverse. Yeah. It's like a lot of confusion here. It's like a lot of confusion. And what I feel here is the fear of lack. You know, somebody is really afraid to go back to dark days, dark times. Somebody really started from the bottom and work their way up in the situation. And they afraid that if they leave the situation that they may be codependent on because they built it together, they don't know. Yeah, it's a sense of not knowing what's going to happen after this here. And I feel like it scares both of them. You know? Why is the Four of Cups here? This speaks to them possibly being able to truly get over it. If not, then it's speaking to a rejection, but we'll see. Why is the Four of Cups here in reverse? One card came out already. Luck in reverse. This is looking like a rejection. Why is the Four of Cups in reverse, Spirit? Yeah. Because it can mean either, yeah, leaving because of the destruction. What the mice here? Leaving because, or rejecting something because of allowing other people to come in and kind of, you know, mess things up. And I don't feel like anybody can come in and mess things up. As I stated, for every one of those girls' text messages, it was literally probably 10 from him. And yes, she could have manipulated the text messages. The new woman is also in reverse here. Okay? So, I do feel as though things are not going to move forward with her. I do feel like he genuinely dumped her for this, but it's definitely residual energy surrounding this. So I do want to get his energy and how he feel about this stuff coming out, and then I do want to get a final outcome for, you know, what are they going to end up doing, you know, when this all blows over. Because again, royalty can simply be in her feelings and be wanting to leave because it's so fresh and new and humiliating. You know, especially now that she dropped that video pretty much defending him. It's a sense that everybody kind of dragging her like, sis, you know, you deserve better, and you settling and you being just as weak of a woman as he was being a man, okay? Alright, so when it comes down to CJ So Cool, how is he feeling about his name being in the media over his infidelity here? How is CJ So Cool feeling about his name being in the media over his infidelity at this time? How is CJ So Cool feeling about his name being in the media at this time? Ooh. How does CJ So Cool? Alright, well, he coming up as the Knight of Wands. Alright, y'all. And y'all already know what that is. The Knight of Wands, that's just that immature energy. That's that energy that feels more... that feels more connected through sex than they do through emotions at this time. And it's because of the lack of maturity. He should have been coming out as the king of, the king of wands. But he coming out as a knight. So that's just really displaying his immaturity. I don't know if he really taking accountability, and that could be why royalty is the one that ended up releasing a video that kind of admitted it, because I don't think he want to say it out his own mouth. I don't. You could tell how ashamed he is for actually cheating, because it makes him look bad as hell. Especially seeing those text messages. It'll be just different just to know out of a person's mouth, like, yeah, I slept with him, but, you sending mad pictures and you sweating her mad hard. Okay, how is CJ So Cool feeling about these accusations in the media, spirit, of his infidelity? How's he feeling? He in limbo. He just thinking. He's silent. He's not telling the truth. He can embody some narcissistic qualities, because everybody knows that the King of Swords in reverse is my narcissist card. All right, but if not, he's just lying right now. Like, he's not ready to tell the truth. And I feel like eventually he wants to tell the truth, but he in hangman right now trying to figure out exactly how, because he already lied. He already lied. He still love her. I'm so blown by that. I don't understand how men can be so... I miss being inside you. Like, how can you say something like that? Ooh, honestly... First of all, CJ feel like there's something missing from his relationship. I feel as though he feels like from here, it's just not going to happen. I know he feels like right now, okay, we still living in the same house, under the same roof. He still got love for her. This came out in reverse for her. The Two of Cups came out in reverse for royalty, but the unknown card is here. He is fearing the outcome. Whenever I see the unknown card, then that's somebody shaking in their boots, because they don't know what the future holds as it pertains to a situation. But with the Chariot in reverse, he feels like it's going to be a lack of success in the situation. He feels as though this is just a lack of wish fulfillment. And for him, yeah, a retract on a solid offer here. He know he losing it all. I feel like he extremely worried. That's why he basically in hangman mode. Like, he don't know what to say and or do. Because right now, it's like, either whatever he's saying can make things extremely worse for him, or it can make things better. But he got to be careful about how he approach anything as it pertains to the subject. One more for CJ So Cool, and how he feel about the assumptions or the accusations that's being made in the media. Yeah. He really want to hold on to his family. He's sick as hell that these dang on. Yeah. Okay, so these secrets were released in the media, but with this Four of Pentacles here, I'm seeing that he's still holding on to it. This is kind of like a I'll take it to my grave situation here. With the Knight of Swords, this is definitely him being defensive. And I feel like he's trying to defend his household. He's trying to defend his status and royalty's life. He is trying to defend like his foundation, but in a sense, this whole spread is speaking to a lack of confidence as it pertains to these secrets coming out, and that's why he continues to lie. I feel like he's not even just lying to the media. I feel like he's saying the same thing to her. Like, he just completely denied it and not taking accountability is what I'm feeling. Why is the Knight of Wands here, Spirit? Oh, why is the Knight of Wands here, Spirit? Jesus. Okay, so the thing is with this guy, he in Knight of Wands energy as it pertains to his relationship. And that's fucked up, because honestly, Knight of Wands is like on and off. So sometimes he's really passionate about his wife and kids, and sometimes he wants that extra adventure. And gosh, he stated that himself. For him to say literally, without that girl, he bored and miserable. And yes, he could have been feeding her game, but that sounded very freaking genuine. I'm not gonna lie. And the way he was rapid fire and sending off text messages is definitely a sense of almost like panic when it comes to this girl. Like, are you coming? Are you coming? I gotta see you. I gotta see you. He's very confused. He doesn't know what's gonna happen as it pertains to moving forward. And that's speaking to this. It's speaking to that here too with the Chariot in reverse. It's like Okay, he wanted to move forward, but he like, all right, she's saying that now. She's saying we working it out now, but are we really going to continue to move forward? He don't have a whole lot of confidence that she gonna stay after this. Okay, why is the yeah? All right, the snake came out in reverse, and I definitely feel like that's more like him getting caught. You know, him getting caught being impulsive, him getting caught just taking risks, you know, being, you know, gambling, not necessarily gambling for as money, but gambling as just being impulsive in his relationship and knowing that he was taking a chance on his relationship when he did that, taking a chance at ruining his relationship. Why is the Chariot here in reverse for CJ So Cool and Royalty Life? Ooh, those cards did a cartwheel. Ooh, all right, well, here's the thing. With this not moving forward, not with this not moving forward, but clarifying the Chariot came out the owls and it came out the documents. And once again, I do feel like at this point in the game, he is going to actually tell Royalty the truth if he haven't already. I feel like he's going to give her the whole rundown, you know, just to save his relationship because at this point, he knows he's at a risk for losing it. I feel like he's going to let her know that he's been feeling like something been missing. Let's see. Why is the Nine of Cups here in reverse? Yeah. I don't know if he perpetuates this type of behavior in every relationship, but with the whip, which also came out of hers, as well as the mice, it's like a sense of self-sabotage here. You know? It's like he diminishes the luck. He diminishes the actual potentially great outcome or potential growth of situations with his impulsive behavior. That's exactly how he, you know, basically the unknown was clarified by the Sun card. So it's a possibility this gonna have a happy outcome, okay? The Ace of Pentacles in reverse is clarified by the pathway in reverse. One more. Why is the Ace of Pentacles in the pathway here in reverse? Yeah, he don't want the divorce. He feel like that's the wrong thing to do. It's just so crazy that in the end, the one that be cheating and not happy and not satisfied be the one that be scrambling to save shit. He is overprotective of his family. With the pathway in reverse here, especially clarifying this Ace of Pentacles, it's like divorce or splitting up or, you know, stopping whatever business that they have going. It's like the wrong thing to do. Like, it's going to throw them both off course. It's going to be the wrong decision for both of them. Why is the Moon card in reverse? Yeah, his secret's getting ready to come out. I feel like he's just going to go ahead and tell Royalty if he haven't already. If not, then I feel like he's going to bring this to the forefront. They probably going to take it right on. I feel like he's going to go ahead and make a public statement so that he can share it, so that he can save his marriage. That's what I'm seeing here with his energy. He's feeling extremely down. Like he lacking the confidence that this is gonna move forward, no matter how much he's smiling on there or whatever. He is scared shitless that this is not gonna move forward. That he actually gonna lose his family, his brand new unborn children, and everything to the fact that he was being impulsive. You know, and essentially she feels the same way because she in very cold energy towards him as well. So last but not least, I'm just gonna check the outcome between them. Like what is the possible best outcome between Royalty and CJ? I just feel so drowsy all of a sudden out of nowhere. What is the best possible outcome between Royalty and CJ here? Oops, sorry. All right, the card's literally going everywhere. I think I'm going to clean the deck real quick. Hold on. Oh, shoot. Yeah, really got to hold on. All right, y'all. Let me pull us onto this deck real quick, and then we just going to get the outcome. Because really, these cards is flying everywhere. So, honestly, I feel like both of them are analyzing the situation from every angle and dimension that they can possibly think of, especially with them fearing the outcome or the outcome coming out as unknown, or just period, the unknown being in their energy at all. I definitely feel as though, I just took a big, huge huff, almost coughed. But I definitely feel as though neither one of them really know what they want to do truly. I definitely feel like, in a sense, for her, of course she leaning more towards, let me stack my bread and get the hell up out of here. But of course, right now, emotions are running high. You know what I'm saying? Like, it depends on really what's going to happen in these next coming weeks. So, weeks, months, up until the children are born here. So, let me just find out. Oh, these cards feel so much lighter. That energy was heavy as hell from both of their energy. Okay. All right, let's definitely find out what's the possible outcome between Royalty and CJ as it pertains to their relationship after this whole infidelity scandal. Spirit, what is the possible outcome? Gosh, so much is flying out. But the first card out is the Fool card here. The second card was the Page of Wands here. And honestly, whenever I see the Page of Wands in reverse, it's not a good sign, especially as it pertains to kids, okay? And with her being pregnant, this can cause stress to the point where she can lose a child. But I definitely do want to actually clarify that before I say that. But Page of Wands in reverse, that can be a sense of bad news. And it is possibly a bad news about an injustice here. In addition to that, this can be definitely Royalty viewing CJ as somebody that just doesn't know how to follow through past the initial first stages of a relationship. When I see the Page of Wands in reverse, the Page of Wands in reverse, not only can that indicate a loss of a child, but also that can indicate somebody that is really in love with the idea of love, of having a happy family and being viewed as being happy. But in a sense, they don't know how, they're not mature enough to actually follow through with a relationship. Hence, the always messing up, the always having affairs, the always, I'm sorry, the always, I can't help it, it was a mistake, or whatever. Those are the type of people. Okay, so it's looking like they are going to stay together. Even throughout this bad news and foolish behavior, because this definitely speaks to foolish behavior as well. And paired with that whole immature love, or liking the idea of love, but not being able to have that follow through, that's definitely that energy combined. But the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Cups, this definitely can be a karmic situation. If not, I do feel like divine timing is at play here, but it's definitely on their side. I feel like they're going to continue to grow on a financial level here. Their fortune is going to continue to grow. They're going to continue to pour in each other's cups. The Two of Cups is here. So, well, that just speaks to them still being in a relationship. It would have came out in reverse if they were going to actually break up. So, one more for the possible outcome for Royalty and CJ. So cool. It's so crazy because, oh, yeah, they're going to get married. They still get married. All right, so, yeah, I do feel as though secrets are going to come out. Choices are going to be made. He picked her, and marriage is here. If not, this is major contracts between them continuing. So I definitely, but then... Okay, I need to clarify this. I wasn't going to clarify this, but with the Three of Swords here, that's definitely speaking to a separation. So I don't know how it is that they ain't going to break up. I do see the Tower too. So there's a sense of a separation and coming back together. It is a possibility that she'll leave. But if she does, I feel like she'll be coming back. But I definitely do want to clarify this. I feel like she'll be coming back because this is too much. This literally represents marriage. So let's see. Why is the Fool in reverse here? That's definitely speaking to his foolish behavior. Why is the Fool in reverse here, Spirit? Yeah, they forgiving each other. With the heart here, they do really love each other here. It's not just about the money. Page of Wands in reverse. Ooh. Okay. All right. So, yes. The storks are in the upright. So, I definitely do feel like the kids are going to be born into this world. If she ends up having a miscarriage, I'm going to be so shocked. Because that Page of Wands in reverse is just too weird to me. Why is the injustice here, Spirit? Yeah. Okay. Ooh, they get married, y'all. They engage is going to go to the next level. You know, at the end of the day. And I'm just going to clarify the Hierophant. Just to make sure not business is coming out. Yeah. New beginning. They going to start fresh. So she may end up walking away. You know, but the high honor is here. The lilies are here. That definitely speaks to a peace offering. Him actually telling the truth, sharing that information, and coming in new energy. So he will be reapproaching the situation after a tower moment. So it is a possibility that her and the kids move out, or that things be over with them for a little while, so he can have an opportunity to actually go into hermit mode and see the significance and the detriment of what it is that he did to his family, to his pregnant girlfriend, to his pregnant fiance, okay? But I do feel like the situation is still going to lead to marriage. So regardless of what, like she said, she can't be moved, honey. Okay, that's a new motto around here. I can't be moved. But anyways, guys, if y'all new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Like this video, comment your thoughts and opinions down below, because I know a lot of people got opinions. But don't forget to like the video, guys, okay? Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe, hit the bell so you can be notified every time I post a video. Now, next y'all want me to do Kennedy and DDG. They'll be next, and I'm just going to check and see if they getting back together. I feel like they through, but we'll see for you guys. All right, so I'll check you guys out on the next one. Ciao.